Okay, that's crazy. This laptop weighs 980 grams, making it one of the lightest laptops in the world. So my question is, what makes this laptop so light, and if it's even powerful to do anything? There are 8 key components that helped in achieving this feat. The major component is the flexible OLED display, which brought down the weight by 142 grams. But aside from that, weight was reduced in components like the keyboard, the hinge, fan, batteries, PCB board, touchpad, and even the speakers. Essentially, every part of this laptop has gone through some form of weight reduction. That coupled with Huawei's Cloud Falcon architecture, which essentially splits up the PCB into 3 sections, which actually takes up lesser space in the chassis. This allows an increase in size of battery, fans and speakers. Now that is some S-grade sorcery if you ask me. Taking it a step further is the magnesium alloy body, giving you a smooth and light feeling to the touch, making it not only portable but durable as well. Okay, so the first thing that I do want to test is its video editing capabilities. So we want to do some color correction on this display, because this display is actually quite impressive. It's a 14.2-inch flexible OLED touchscreen display with a 3.1K resolution and up to 1000 nits of brightness. All of this makes color correcting more accurate for those of you who do coloring on your footages or even your images, because it also supports Adobe's RGB color space. And as you can see for yourself, it's handling it like a champ. We have no issues with editing footages on this, especially this type of high quality footages, and it has been very, very smooth. But I want to take it one step further. I want to do some visual effects. Okay, so now that we have all our footages sorted out, let's try some visual effects. And honestly, I'm actually very impressed with this laptop. I think that this laptop is pretty much suited for creators. And of course, if you are a businessman that needs to open up 20 Excel sheets on your computer, you can see for yourself, it's actually pretty good. So when Huawei gave me this laptop, they told me that it was capable of running League of Legends and Dota 2 at 60 FPS. But the fact of playing League of Legends and Dota 2 is pretty cringe. So instead, I decided to launch up Cyberpunk 2077. Now obviously, I'm not expecting a miracle here, but look at this. The graphic is set to low and the resolution to 1080p. It's actually a very playable experience. Granted, I do have Intel's Xe super sampling turned on and set to balance, but damn, I'm actually quite impressed by this. Oh, by the way, this laptop is powered by the Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, supported by 16GB of RAM and 1TB of storage. There is also an Intel Core Ultra 9 processor variant, and that has 32GB of RAM and 2TB of storage. Now honestly, Huawei is not going to stop there from making this one of the most craziest laptops, because it is capable of AI applications. For example, it runs Microsoft Copilot directly from Windows, and it allows you to generate text as well as images. Not only that, but they also implemented AI sound, which cancels out noise wherever you are, be it in a cafe or outdoors. Even the webcam is running on AI with features like virtual background, eye contact adjustment, keeping track of where you are, and beautification features. It has a feature called Smart Hub, which acts like a staging area for you to transfer files from a Huawei phone to this laptop. Just dump everything that you need transferred into the Super Hub and press the transfer button, and voila, everything is now on the laptop. Aside from that, there's also the Super Device feature, which links up the phone to the computer and allows you to use your phone on the laptop. This allows you to transfer files and documents by just dragging and dropping, and also it works both ways. Now, if that's not enough, Huawei Free Touch feature, which changes the way you interact with your touchpad. Swipe on the left side of the touchpad and you will get the brightness control. On the right side, you will get the volume control. And if you're watching a video, swipe at the top to fast forward or rewind. Press the top left to minimize the currently active window, and on the upper right to close the window. Okay, now this is pretty cool. So check it out. If you twice knock with your knuckle on the touchpad, it's going to take a screenshot. But if you use 2 knuckles and knock twice on the touchpad, it will start a screen recording. I think that's pretty cool and it's pretty fun to play with. Also, to ensure that you have the best internet connection on this laptop, Huawei has implemented a 3D Meta-line antenna, which basically extends the range of where this laptop can pick up signals from, and it also stabilizes the signal to give you higher speeds in a congested area. And finally, this laptop comes with Huawei Sound 6. And instead of me telling you how good it sounds like, listen to this. Now, powering all of this is a 70 watt-hour battery which supports Huawei's 90 watt supercharged turbo technology to get you up and running in no time. So guys, there you have it. This is the Huawei MateBook X Pro, and I think it's a pretty cool laptop. I especially like how portable and light it is. So if you are interested, it is currently out for pre-orders, and if you do a pre-order, you will get 4,582 ringgits worth of free gifts. But let me know what you think about the Huawei MateBook X Pro in the comments below. And while you're there, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, that's crazy.